Hi Kiwi, alright, we are back at another episode of Hades 1, and today we are going to be running the aspect of Chiron on the bow. My goal is to get as much crit damage and crit chance on our special as possible, combo with Aphrodite's attack for Heartrend, and just see big numbers really fast come through. We're going to take 3 levels of extreme measures, 2 levels of benefits package and middle management maxed out, 2 levels of damage control because we can easily pop those shields using our special, and 1 level of tight deadline just for that 16 heat bounty. Let's go ahead.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong, Zagreus? Not much other than bad RNG and poor tier boons. But starting off with a hammer. Okay, piercing volley.
Tip-top shape.
We'll definitely take, since we're going to be going a special focus build, I think this makes the most sense. 400% damage to armor isn't amazing, but piercing enemies with Chiron is always great. Alternatively, point blank shot, not really into it. Explosive shot, not really into it. All right, piercing volley it is. So that'll make these little enemies that cluster together much easier to deal with. Because normally Chiron, its individual specials get eaten by the first enemy that it hits. I'm like, where is that enemy? There it is. It's in the corner, hidden. Oh, you know what? I am so used. The last couple runs have had multiple levels of jury summon, so I am not used to clearing rooms very quickly like this. Usually the rooms last a fair bit longer. Not going to complain about it though. Very glad to have faster rooms because that means we won't have to worry about tight deadline in the slightest. Granted, it's very rare that I ever run into have a build that takes longer than 1 level of tight deadline would provide us. That said, what are we going to talk about today, Kiwi? While we're on this little journey and I inevitably get sidetracked and lose my train of thought. Let's see. Well, I guess I can talk about what we did for New Year's. We did our usual veggie platter, and granted by New Year's I mean January 3rd night because we had so many other things that we wanted to do first. We were kind of locked into baking and cooking, and oh my goodness, we made the most beautiful, for actual New Year's, our first bake of the year. This is like, if I do another video of like my favorite things of the year, starting off the new year with what we just made, I'll include a photo of it honestly if I can remember, because it is worth showing off. Here, hold on 1 second.
When I am on the hunt, my mind is clear and nothing stands between me and my target. Though have a blessing just in case you can't relate.
1 special, please. There it is. 40% more damage, 20% crit chance. Lowest tier, unsurprising, and we're getting Demeter on as our next god. We would consider her attack, although I think I'd rather have Aphrodite's attack because Heartrend makes it so we deal more crit damage to weak afflicted foes, and that'll be the easiest way to apply it. So I will probably, I don't actually know what I will take from Demeter, but we'll see. Maybe we get Rare Crop. Ooh, if we got Rare Crop on the special, that would be awesome.
The gentle Artemis already found you, Zagreus. She takes my orders well. One cannot blame her, for she'd have nothing to hunt if not for me.
Oh, haha, you're so proud of yourself. All right. I do not want to trade special. I do not really want her aid, but I'm not going to waste a reroll here, so I guess I take Demeter's aid. Get some duos in the pool. The palm is really appealing, but we could get a lot of special damage from Chaos, so I'll go this and I'll reroll at least once to see if we can get a special boon from him. From them rather.
Is it not pleasure in determining an outcome, son of Hades?
Let's see. Attack, dash strike. Alright, let's reroll, see what we can get. That 73% attack damage isn't unappealing, but it's not the build for it.
Anything else?
I guess we'll take this. The next 4 encounters take damage if you use your cast, otherwise afterwards 12% increased rarity on boons. That'll be worth it.
Goes.
Aphrodite, or Artemis and Ares. Don't want the attack, don't want the cast, don't want the dash. I could make an argument for. So the question is, how do they duo up with these other gods that we're locked into already? Let's see. We have Demeter, or I guess I'll look at it. Let's look at Demeter. What duos could I possibly get from Demeter that I would even care about at this point? Well, Winter Harvest sounds fun. We need Arctic Blast, Killing Freeze, and Ravenous Will. We have never actually run a build with her, right? Yeah. Let's see. Blizzard Shot, no. Crystal Clarity is whatever. We're not really going to be focusing on that for this build. Stubborn Roots is completely useless. Golden Bryce is unappealing, and Freezing Vortex. Yeah, I don't care about Ares. And then Athena? Athena. Nah, I think I'm not going to take either. I'll just take the I'll take Athena. Athena... This is hard. Okay, you know what? We've never run Ares and Demeter's duo. We've had it once before. It wasn't that impressive, but we'll take it if we're offered it this run, I suppose. We're barely gonna use it at all if it's offered, though. Let's be honest. Look at those rapid 42 crits. They're not a lot, but they're shredding HP. We get Heartrend, and we're gonna have single target.
You wield Coronach, the Heartseeker. It pierced 3 Titans in one shot back in the war amongst our kind. Please do take care of it.
We're gonna have single target damage up the wazoo if we get that. You know what? Blood Frenzy could make us see really big numbers later. We didn't get his, we didn't get the cast offered. So I guess I'll take Blood Frenzy.
This means war.
Okay. And then we'll go for Darkness. All right, let's see. What is our next goal? So anyway, what I was saying was, so for New Year's, our first bake of the new year, we started baking it on December 31st, and it finished baking on New Year's. We shared it with Kiwi and her parents, and it came out so gorgeous. Basically, what happened was on Christmas Day, we had watched a Great British Baking Show special, a Christmas special, and they showed an image of a pull-away, what's it called? Sometimes it's a monkey bread, but it wasn't a monkey bread. It was a enriched dough. It's basically a cinnamon bun. It's a cinnamon bun, but made in the shape of a snowflake. It looks so beautiful. Take the coin there for my HP. I don't need HP for this. We're fine. But we made this pastry based on an episode of the Great British Baking Show that we watched on Christmas. And my goodness, am I glad we did, because it came out so delicious. Oh my goodness, look at that damage. Okay, you know what? We get Rush Delivery, we get Heartrend. We're going to be melting even Hades. How much damage do we do point blank right now? Quite a bit. Anyway, so yeah, I'll include a photo in this episode if I can, just to like show off what we made, because it is worth looking at. Like, yeah, it's definitely a little bit overstuffed with the filling, but it's a Cinnabon. You're not going to complain about having a little extra butter, sugar, cinnamon in your pastry. Let's be honest, it tasted so good. And like, Kiwi and I are notorious for making things that taste amazing but do not look cosmetically appealing. But this was both. It tasted perfect. It came out perfect, and it tasted so good. Zeus. Do we want Zeus in this build? Smoldering Air I could make an argument for, but it doesn't really scale well with Demeter. His duo with Artemis is Lightning Rod. His duo with Ares is Vengeful Mood. I don't really see an argument for taking Zeus here. Frankly, I don't see an argument for what god I want to take fourth at this point. I was thinking maybe Dionysus for his call, but we locked that out with Demeter, so I don't know. We're just gonna spray and pray. This is a room full of enemies, and I don't have a lot of easy ways to hit them all. Oh my goodness, this is a very busy room. You know what? Demeter would be very helpful here. She'll slow them down a little bit and give me some breathing room. Nothing like the cold winter air to help me breathe. So yeah, and then the next day we made a pumpkin pie. Like, we are on a baking spree right now. We have been cooking everything under the sun, and we made chicken parm and eggplant parm and streaming casserole. Oh, there's Aphrodite. We want her. We definitely want Aphrodite. I forgot about her. So that's our fourth god. We're good. All right, we've got our plan. We've got our build. We're going for Heartrend. I completely, like, kind of almost probably screwed myself over without remembering that. But we've got our plan. All right. But my goodness, we have been cooking up a storm, and it has been great. And I couldn't ask for more, because, I mean, if you haven't watched that recap video, I spend like a quarter of that video just talking about all the things we cooked, and I couldn't be happier about it. More than video games, it's cooking and baking that defines this relationship, and like our passion and our favorite activity to do together. It's funny because we definitely met because of video gaming. Kiwi approached me because I had a video gaming laptop. She recognized her, and you know, that's how things sometimes start. Maybe not our first direct interaction, but it was definitely a easy to bridge talking point, if nothing else. I'll pop Demeter. No reason to hold on to that if I don't need to.
I hate to see you struggling, dearest. Please do be careful.
If you say so, Aphrodite. All right, there's her attack. Awesome. All right, we are set for both applying and benefiting from, if we eventually roll it, Heartrend. There's another Artemis. Sure, we'll take that. Are we getting it already?
Zagreus,
Oh my goodness, we
despite my
are.
hunter's instincts here, it seems I was unable to elude Aphrodite in this particular case, who insisted that we present ourselves to you at the same time, for whatever reason.
Oh, come now, Artemis. I'm sure you're very capable of hiding from a common beast, but I can see you plain. Why not be honest with yourself next time?
She implying that she wanted to be seen? Anyway, Heartrend. Your critical effects deal even more damage to weak foes, a bonus 150% damage. Alright, well, that's basically our full build now. Everything else is just bonus.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Oh, finally. You know, Redblood, my appointments usually don't come to me, much less again and again. Think I'm here to show you a good time, huh?
I think I'm showing you the good time.
Electo, I'd just like to see you menacingly smile. And hey, having to deal with you now and again beats having to fight Meg all the time.
You think dealing with me beats dealing with that weakling? Ah!
Honestly, I prefer fighting Meg over Electo. Electo is honestly the hardest of the three, I would say, and we've been seeing her almost every run. It's kind of wild. I don't know why we've been having that RNG, but we sure have. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Sisyphus here for the HP, and hopefully her, yeah, okay, her shield broke, so we're good. Here we go. I don't have to worry about dying, and honestly, I'm so prone to forgetting to cast Sisyphus, but I just wanted to make sure that I use him when I can. It's also just funny because I know it pisses off Electo most of all, because Electo's so easy to get pissed off, or so easy to piss off. Anyway, gosh, what else have we cooked? So, I don't know, we've just had such an amazing year of cooking and baking already. I think the reason why we didn't have our actual New Year's meal until January 3rd was we were kind of spent on all of the crazy foods that we had eaten, so we were just like, we're gonna have a salad and tofu night and feel better about ourselves. And you know what? I mean, if you watch the video, you know I love our tofu.
Which to choose?
All right.
Already made it out of Tartarus.
So we got the duo. I don't really have anything else I need from Aphrodite then. I mean, getting a longer duration weaken the status would be good, but I think maybe I just sit on the Palm Blossom at this point and get whatever levels I can on the special. Distant Memory's decent because that'll be a 30% damage increase, but I don't think I need it right now. So yeah, let's take the Palm Blossom and just sit on that for the rest of the run. I don't have any other gods I strictly want. I'll just take what I'm given. Anything to sell? I guess, you know what? I guess Ares could offer us, what is it, Urge to Kill or Battle Rage? I get them mixed up, but both of those would benefit our special damage, I suppose. But no, I'm not going to sell anything here. All right, let's on to Asphodel.
Scope it up. Check.
All right, let's see. What have we got next? Oh, another Hermes. Okay, so this is our chance to potentially get Rush Delivery, which, like I said before, would be another amazing damage steroid. Let's see what we get here. Where are you? Some Drakons. We can deal with those easy. Anyway, so where was I? So as for our actual New Year's meal that we ate like 3 days late, because you know how we do. What is punctuality to the new year when you have no one to prove anything to other than yourselves? And we've already proven how much we value punctuality for holiday celebrations. Anyway, what am I trying to say here? We did our usual veggie platter, so a mixture of a bag of carrot sticks, a bag of celery stalks cut into little pieces, a cucumber.
Go get yourself out of there in a hurry, cuz.
A bag of snap peas, and all right, let's reroll once, see if we can get Rush Delivery. No such luck. I could reroll one more time, or I could take 3 extra dashes, which sounds pretty nice, but it's kind of unnecessary. I'm doing it. Let's see if we can get Rush Delivery. No such luck. All right. Guess we'll take Greater Evasion. Or Auto Reload actually could be really decent if we get a 3rd Hermes and can force ourselves into his Legendary. I'm gonna take that.
That's Godspeed, all right.
That could be some amazing damage if we're lucky enough to see him
We have an intruder.
in sticks. We'll try for it, see what we get. May get punished, may not get punished. Either way, it sets us up for both Rush Delivery or his Legendary, either which will give us a huge damage up. I'm happy to take either, frankly. Anyway, where was I? So, beyond the veggie platter, we also got some cubes of... We cut some...
You waste my time.
We cut ourselves some cubes of cheese from a block of Gouda and a block of sharp cheddar. Ooh, Eurydice. Eurydice, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 boons her rarity upgrade could hit. There's a 1 in 3 chance we actually get what we're looking for it to hit the special. Kinda worth considering. Kinda. Alternatively, we take Artemis, who offers more crit chance, which is also probably great. I think I'm gonna risk it though. Let's see if we can get that 1 in 3 chance. Anyway, so or I'll let her talk and then I'll keep going.
What do you know? We were just in the middle of a song here, hon.
We were just in the middle of a song, so here, eat food and leave, please. We get it? We got it. Okay. So that base damage is now 82%. Cool. We'll keep trying to stack palms where we can on that, but that was worth it. That will be more damage than anything else because we'll get crits pretty reliably regardless. Probably the funniest thing that we could get on this build at this point is Hunter's Mark. And then of course, is it Hidebreaker? No, I don't think it's Hidebreaker. Whatever gives us clean kill maybe? The boon that gives us more crit damage. It's only 15%, but it is more damage. And Hidebreaker, which gives us more damage against armored targets, will also be pretty amazing. Even though it's kind of weak, we have a significant amount of damage against armored targets right now because we got that hammer that makes us deal 400% more to armor. Like armor is no longer a relevant concern in this run, but it wasn't anyway because if we got Heart Rend plus the Artemis special on this build, we are a single target DPS monster right now. So shop Aphrodite or Ares. Again, I don't think there's really much I need from them at this point. So they're boons to sell at best, and at worst, they're things that take points away from palms. I'm going to go for the shop here and either buy a palm or buy an Artemis boon. And if I'm not offered any of those, then I'm just going to move along to the next room.
Offerings ahead, I guess.
There's Artemis, so we'll take Artemis. Ooh, a Charon fight, excellent. And ooh, even better, an epic level Hunter's Mark, excellent. 54% more chance to crit, I will take that. All right, let's go ahead and do this fight. We are stacked. We are more than stacked this early into the run.
Sorry. Oh, hi.
All right, Charon, we're here for the special discount.
Hey, Boldy.
Oh no, hold on. Oh,
You and me,
oh,
mate.
saved it. I almost wasted that Boldy. Take these. Probably should have sat on taking the HP until I needed it, but oh well. We're doing 82% or 82 damage a hit, and we hit 8 times. So what is that? That's over 640 damage a hit or total. Still not feeling the best, but okay. Crit for 104. Sadly, Charon has no way of spawning extra enemies, so I can't really get the benefit of Hunter's Mark here. But we've got damage, and even if I lose a Death Defiance, we have what is it? Blood Frenzy, the Ares boon that makes us deal more damage if we lost a Death Defiance. And I'm not really worried about any boss other than Charon in this run. Let's be honest. And even then, I can play it super safe if I want to. Like I significantly outrange him, and I can just dash away when I see him start coming at me. My computer seems to be lagging a little bit when I have too many attacks on the screen at once. It's probably because I haven't moved the video files from everything off yet, so I have like 6 episodes of Signalis and like 4 episodes of Hades, and the Christmas video that I had to re-render twice because I messed something up. I misspelled dessert and had to fix that. I did notice another typo, but I'm just going to leave it at this point because what does it matter? Right. I'm going to drop Demeter here. He's going to get phased in a second, but this will make him way easier to deal with if he's super slow. And hopefully, I mean, Demeter's call lasts for a super long time, so I think we'll be able to get some extra hits on him before... Yep, see, still hit him anyway. He is super slowed down now. I should avoid melee distance from him because I can definitely get clipped by that little shockwave that he does sometimes. But I think we've got him. We're just shy of finishing him now. Gonna use his big AoE pattern, and I think we're good. We got him. We've got him. And there it is. Charon beat without a death. Now, did I hear a fish?
I lost that.
Thought I heard a ding of a fish, but I must be wrong. All right, we'll take our card and get out of here. Oh, and we're straight into a mini boss fight. That's nice of them. And I think we have middle management on, so I have to be ready for the shockwave that this enemy will drop. Oh, well, I got clipped immediately. I'm gonna drop Sisyphus here just to heal so I can avoid the Death Defiance. I knew that was gonna miss. Well, actually, I didn't. I tried to not let it miss, but look at that damage to the armor. Oh gosh. Well, these are avoidable hits. I am choosing to get hit out of principle. What's the principle? I'm bad at games. All right. This time I'm ready for it, except I dashed right into it. So you know what? I'm not ready for anything. I don't learn. I don't get better. I'm just bad. Come on, drop, drop, drop. There we go. Okay, we're good.
In the name of
I don't know
Hades.
why, but this is the mini boss I'm most prone to taking damage. I don't consider them the hardest, but I'm definitely most prone to getting hit by them. Life Affirmation or Broken Resolve. Weak effects are more potent. I don't really care about taking damage. I'm not gonna die. Life Affirmation's kind of the other side of that. If I'm not getting hit, if I'm getting more HP, what does it matter if I'm not getting hit? We'll just take Broken Resolve. It'll save me in the moment one day. Anyway, so we did our veggie platter. We did some buttery crackers with cubes of cheese of sharp cheddar and Gouda.
I'll pay for that.
Let's see, pressure points for 2% more crit chance or 144% more damage to armor when we crit. Let's take the pressure points. We need the crit chance. Tidebreaker doesn't really do much when we already have 400% more damage to armor as it is. Okay, so then...
Why, Lernie, you are looking positively fabulous, I have to say.
So beyond that, what else did we have? We had, we got some chicken nuggets because we were trying to eat healthier. I had kind of sworn off chicken nuggets despite my undying love for the meat, for fried meat, especially chicken meat. And so we humored ourselves with some chicken nuggets. We got Totino's pizza rolls, which we also haven't eaten in like over a year. And then we got some soft pretzels, which, they came with like a little pre-packaged bag of kosher salt, like the big, chunky, flaky salt that you typically associate with like the typical pretzel. And my goodness, it's just, why would you ever want that much salt on a pretzel? You want to taste the pretzel or do you want to just taste salt? We have a little bowl of the stuff. Did he just... Apparently he can fling... He just flung the coin in darkness across the room. What the heck? I didn't know Lernie could do that. That's weird. I think that's a bug. But what a funny bug to find. Alright. Well, that's a new interaction that I never knew about and we'll probably never see again outside of that very specific situation. I wonder if we can recreate it. I should probably actually eat the HP that I was trying to collect from that so that I don't die here. Oops. You know what? I'm easily distracted when I'm having reminiscences about food. You know me, Kiwi. You know how I do. If there's a food on the table, I'm looking at that food. If I've finished my meal, I'm looking at your food. Okay, we got the darkness in the coin. Let's rescue those from their lava-y demise. Drop a Demeter here, and safe spot with some juicy Iron crits. All right.
Enjoy your magma bath.
Enjoy your magma bath, severed Hydra heads. All right, on to the next floor. Not our fastest run, but feels strong. I'd call it middle of the road. It's strong enough, but it's not really doing anything to really shine just yet. But there's always potential. You never know how these go until they run their course. Go ahead and buy that darkness. It's only 15 coin.
Borrow. Good.
Let's see, what else have we got? So those were the main things, but yeah, oh my goodness, there was so much salt. Now we just have a little bowl of salt sitting on the counter in the kitchen that we're gonna periodically use for, I want to say nefarious deeds, but that doesn't seem appropriate. I don't know what sort of nefarious deed you would do with that. I mean, pour it in someone's eyes. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, okay, we're gonna change topics. This is getting kind of weird. I don't know where this tangent is going, but my brain is doing the dark again, and we don't need the dark right now. Unless you're trying to fall asleep, in which case we prefer the dark because it helps you fall asleep. But like the actual, what am I? Okay.
Damn, he's recovered.
We're moving on. New topic. All right. I guess on the topic of Iron, I've been reading a new manhwa. It's super bland. It's really not that exciting, but that's a great way to introduce something that I want to talk about on the channel. You know, like it's okay. It's super milquetoast, middle of the road. Well, you know what to expect with me. My junk food is not food anymore. It is like trashy media, isekai, and like male power fantasies up the wazoo. It's like, I would never sort of pursue that sort of thing, but I don't know, it's a wish fulfillment nonsense sort of thing that I could probably read more into about my personality and like my underlying values if I care to, but I don't care to. I don't want to know about myself. That feels way too personal. Anyway, but anyway, I digress. The manhwa's name is, I think, the Transcendent Academy or something, and the basic idea is the main character is this nothing sort of. It's the typical manhwa setting where there are hunters and dungeons. Where if you've ever seen a blue pop-up screen of your status, you know the kind of setting it's in. Dungeons exist where if people make a living killing monsters in the dungeons, monster parts are then sold for making armor and weapons, and so people make a living hunting at monsters in dungeons. People who are hunters have like somehow God-given quote-unquote new abilities. They're stronger, or they don't have like a hardcore power system. It's pretty much just like they fight or use magic, or one of our cats just went flying into a wall. I doubt that got picked up on the microphone, but I don't know what's going on, but she's sure got this. That was such a loud thud. What the heck, Toppy? Hi, I see you peeking at me there. All right, we'll take Ravenous Will, because I saw that was a precursor to Demeter's legendary, and if we can get her legendary, we're not going to really benefit from it that much, but we may as well try it. We'll take the hammer here. Yeah, the mid shop is probably the better option, but we need a second hammer. We need Concentrated Fire or Relentless Volley to really pop off on this build. Unfortunately, we did not get our best option for the special from the hammer, so hopefully we get one more that works. Knowing how this game rolls, we've had 2 really strong runs. The next run is this run, meaning the next run, meaning this run specifically, is gonna not really fly the way the other ones have. And you know what? Fair. It's RNG. Toppy, what are you doing? Toppy, get out of the wires. Toppy. Our cat's going crazy. Let's see. Oh, hey, we got the best one. Concentrated Volley. Your special deals 3+3 base damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. It hits 8 times, so that's actually adding up to a lot of damage very quickly. We're gonna go ahead and take the Ares Boon here. Hold on one second. Cat. Oofed. What are you doing? Anyway, all right. We're gonna take Ares here for either her Urge to Kill or
Let us battle now before you face the champion himself.
Battle Rage, because both of those will benefit us damage wise. I need to remember to toss my cast into these guys because they take increased damage with I've already forgotten what it is. What the mirror perk is. Oh right, I should dodge into walls, not away from walls when he's doing that. I forgot. I'm definitely, because Hades has become kind of my bread and butter game for commentary while playing, I can pretty consistently like talk and fight at the same time, but sometimes I only have so much brain to share, and my brain can be very rapidly exhausted. All right, I don't think we're gonna get to Demeter's Greater Call by time he's about to die. Or actually, we're farming it up pretty quickly. There we go. All right, there we go.
No comfort from the bitter cold.
But I think he's like, yeah, he was 1 shot from death. I should have just used her call immediately. Anyway, so it's just your run-of-the-mill power fantasy sort of manhwa, honestly. Oh, perfect. Battle Rage. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. Now, the question is, does it affect the full special or only the first hit of the special? My inclination is it's probably just the first hit. But we'll take it and we'll see. Because, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we take at this point. We've got our full build. I would have liked to see Urge to Kill just so we got the 10% damage increase. Surprise. But we take what we get. We don't get upset. We get a little upset. But not upset enough to care. Right? Right? Yeah. But basically, the idea is that what happens is the main character is kind of your run-of-the-mill, wants to be a hunter, but has no defining traits that make him stand out. He's weak. He doesn't really have any weapons or any real means of bettering himself. And then he lucks himself into the Transcendent Academy, which is a hunter academy, effectively, as the name implies, a academy that trains hunters. But as the name also implies, the Transcendents are like people like Sun Wukong and Chiron and Hercules, and like godly, demigodly, like legendary figures through Eastern and Western mythology and legend. Oh, hey, Chaos! I didn't expect to see you here. I definitely took more damage than I would have liked. Feels like our damage is falling off a little bit. Let's go ahead and take the Chaos Gate and see what we get. But I'm gonna have to prioritize staying alive for a little bit because I am hurting more than I would like, and we are down at Death Defiance now. Let's see. Attack deals more damage, more coin, more HP. Good reroll, but honestly, I think 77 more max HP sounds really good right now. And the odds of us getting the special on a reroll are fairly low, so we'll take this. 23% more damage for 4 encounters, followed by 77% more HP, or 77 flat more HP. Works for me. Sadly, it does not seem like we are one-shotting the enemies the way I had hoped. I think we needed maybe a little bit more on the special. We needed Endless Volley, or whatever it was called, to increase the number of specials. We didn't get that, unfortunately. But we did get Concentrated Volley, which is a huge DPS for us overall. And if nothing else, we do shred enemies that have armor. We shred the armor, which means it takes basically 2 specials. It seems like our special is missing more often than I think it should be. Like, it seems to be swinging around enemies and completely not hitting them. And I guess I'm just not positioning well enough. Would very much appreciate these butterfly balls to not be an issue here. I also need to be careful of, well, basically anything can hit me at this point and knock my HP out of, or my next Death Defiance out, so I need to be careful. But I think a stray shot from an archer is going to be what does it sooner than anything else. Or me just walking into butterfly balls, getting disoriented and walking into a sword.
Damn it.
That's fine. That could happen too, I guess. Let's keep this guy from respawning, please. So, alright, I need to be a little bit more mindful of the gameplay, I guess, because I'm potentially throwing a run, which is very odd for me on the bow. Maybe I've just been talking a little bit too hard. Out of concern for HP, we'll skip the trial. There's not really much I want from those two that aren't in the way of duos or legendaries, frankly. And I'm not even set up to potentially get a duo, or well, maybe less so the duo, more so the legendary. I guess I could potentially set up for Demeter's legendary, because that one sounds fun, but it doesn't really fit our build. It doesn't really fit any build necessarily. It's just any build that has Demeter's status ailment being afflicted. I just have to focus on kiting. But the reason why I bring up the Transcendent Academy manhwa is mostly just because Chiron is technically a character in it. He's one of the first instructors that the main character learns from. I did not appreciate how much of like all the big names in Greek mythology were trained under Chiron. I mean, in this game we find out that Achilles was trained under Chiron, so that makes sense. But Chiron is a centaur, which I didn't know also. But he is basically like the big great master of the, I don't think martial arts is the right way to say it, but like, you know, armed combat, or like the things that the Grecian warrior-minded folk would appreciate, I suppose is how I'll phrase that weirdly. Okay, I did not enjoy this room. Those butterfly balls were very relentless, but we made it.
Over there.
I'm a little worried about this run. I'm going to take the shop here and hopefully buy some HP and an HP up, and that'll probably bring us back. And we're not offered any HP. This is bad. All right, Artemis, what have you got?
Doing business.
Hunter's Instinct. Your God Gauge charges up faster when you crit. That's actually pretty good for us because we're already filling the God Gauge very fast. That gave us another level of pressure points, which is more crit chance, and we'll buy the Darkness while we're at it. I may actually have to take the Lucky Tooth on this run, which feels kind of lame. Like, I can absolutely cheese Hades by just playing super safe, but it doesn't feel great.
Ah, at last. Come, Asterius, let's vanquish this blackguard.
Okay, we're gonna focus Asterius first because he has the potential to really ruin our run very quickly. His damage is way, for me, harder to avoid, as I just proved, than Asterius. Asterius, I just make sure. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, got out. That was really sketchy. I'm actually out of. Oh no. I actually think I'm gonna pop a Death Defiance here.
Coming from this crowd.
Ah, Asterius. Or Theseus, rather. Maybe not. I thought this was going to be a stronger build than it was. And I am not playing too well either. I guess I got a little too much into the commentary and not so much into the anything else. Where are you, Asterius? Oh, there you are. Oh, come on. None of that. Oh, get out of there. Oh no, we are out of Death Defiances.
Close call.
Give up.
This is actually really bad for me. I am playing terribly. Well, at least if I'm offered from a Well of Charon at any point, I can buy that. But oh my goodness, I am having a rough run. Maybe doing 3 episodes in one night is a bad decision after all. Here, we'll drop with Demeter to slow them down potentially.
Blast.
Oh, if nothing else, I've got Urge to Kill bumping, or Blood Frenzy rather, bumping up my damage. Just need to. I don't know what to say other than I'm throwing a little bit. Gonna have to play super safe on Hades, even with the Lucky Tooth.
Monster. You have no bearing and no grace or courage.
Oh no, I am one hit from death.
Damn you, fiend.
You and me, King.
Alright. Give me a moment so I can focus. I'm gonna save the Greater Call for his final phase. Oh no, wait. Okay. I should not take any hits from Theseus, but I'm worried about... Oh my goodness, I am 1 HP. Alright. Stay behind the walls, stay behind Theseus. See if I can tag him and get some hits in. We should be able to phase him before he starts traveling again. Okay, there we go. I do not have Sisyphus.
No! What depth you stoop to, fiend!
Drop this.
I shall take everything away!
Zeus, don't do it. Zeus, don't do it. Zeus! Okay. I've got to play super safe. Oh no. Get out. Oh. Zeus, please. No. Ooh, that was so close.
You are unwelcome in Elysium, and I shall happily escort you out.
No. I'm making this. I got him. Okay. The run is still alive, but I am sweating a little bit. I am sweating a lot of it.
That's one champion unseated.
Okay.
We got them, my good Shade.
This has not been my best run.
I'll take the service.
We're gonna have to pray to the fates that this Well of Charon offers us a death defiance.
Don't tempt a problem for a change.
And we are definitely taking the luckier tooth here, or the lucky tooth. Please. Oh, thank you. And and a nice little extra damage on our special. Those are both great for us. Okay. Still doesn't guarantee us a run. I could throw a life at any point. Honestly, might be worth re-rolling in the well and seeing if I can get some HP out of it, but let's keep going for now. See where we're at.
Cheers.
Hopefully we're offered some things that could really help carry the run. I was thinking about taking the anvil if it was offered, but I don't think it's worth it at this point because if I lose concentrated volley, I lose a significant amount of damage and it's not worth it.
I'm sure the satyrs are back.
I mean, I'm not even guaranteed to get a boon that would benefit me, or a hammer effect. Okay, we can do this. There's another Artemis, there's another Demeter, there are some other things. Let's get the fish first, because nothing helps relax a person like going for a little fishing. Well said, Charon. Actually, I haven't talked to you yet. Yeah, have I, Charon? Maybe I have? I don't remember.
That's a bite. I win this round, fish.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take the safest routes possible and play very smart. And we know how Jeff and smart go together. Rather, they don't. Let's see. We've got Aphrodite, a Palm. I think we go for the HP room first. Maybe, honestly, the boss fight rooms would be safer. Coin, Palm. Coin or Palm? Okay, I think I'm going to take the Artemis Spoon.
Here's the fee.
Hunter Dash, Support Fire. None of these are really great. Although Support Fire might get activated by every hit of the special. Good re-roll here for what boons do we need from her still. More crit chance, if anything. I'm going to take Support Fire, I guess. Alright. Let's see what we get. Like, it felt so good. We managed Charon pretty well. Alright, we're going to go for the coin here, I think. For the palm? I'll go for the coin. Because we can buy more palms with that coin.
Hello.
So I focus on not taking damage. I kite, I dip, I dodge ball. I don't know what that means, but I said that word. I said those words. I'm probably thinking of, what is it? What was there was a comedy movie that came out that was super popular when I was a kid. I can't remember what it was. Spaceballs is definitely not what I'm thinking of, but I know that was kind of a parody of Star Wars, and I never saw that one either, but no. Was it just Dodgeball? It may have just been Dodgeball, but it was a Dodgeball-themed comedy movie from probably the 2000s. That's about all the information I can provide, which is likely enough for someone to identify the movie, but I don't personally remember it. Crit for 925, pressure points coming in clutch there. All right. Get rid of the Void Stone first, because that's the thing that's most likely going to actually hit me and deal damage until I get hit by those bombs. Oh boy. And the guillotine. I definitely could get hit by the guillotine. Everything could hit me and hurt very badly. Alright. Oh, okay. This is actually the boss. This is the boss that I could probably kite out the most easily, so very glad to see this. We will probably get a... yep, there's the bomb spawner. I want to take that one out first. Thankfully, we shred armor, so pretty easy to do so. We want to get rid of these bomb spawners first, because one stray bomb and I am just popped. But I think we got it, so now we just focus down the giant rat.
Nice.
And that's why I maintain that mini-boss chambers are easier than full rooms. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy this palm first.
I'll take it.
Hunter's Mark to 74% chance actually sounds really good.
Better blessing.
And then special does 5% more damage? Yeah. And then Demeter. Honestly, Rare Crop is too late. Arctic Blast could be decent, but we'd only be able to benefit from it when we're using her call. I think the best call here is Mistral Dash because now we'll reliably slow down enemies. I think that will help a lot for our overall survivability. I'm going to go for the Palm Room again for the same reason as before, because I will likely have an easier time against a mini-boss than a chamber full of satyrs and void stone and snake stones and those sorts of things. So I think overall, while mini-bosses can hit harder, they are a lot easier to pop, especially because part of what makes a mini-boss so scary is their armor, and we one-shot their armor. But like, look at that. My special is missing a bunch of shots despite being point blank. It doesn't feel great about that. Hold on. Can we... Nope, no. Ah. Like, I am getting hit by every shot by these guys. Jeez. Can we just... Thank you. All right, I took a lot more damage in that room than I strictly would have liked to, but we're clear. Let's see what we got. Do we got a 2-chamber Styx? I can definitely safe spot this room easy enough. I am not enjoying the hitbox on this weapon. Like, we missed every shot on that one. Like, I get there's a wall in between. I get there's a wall blocking us from hitting, but Aspect of Chiron is struggling for Jeff right now. Well, we'll not have that issue as much with Hades, but I still fear for it.
Damn it, can't get that.
Ooh, I could have bought another Death Defiance if I had a little bit more. We didn't ever get Rush Delivery, but 8 coin for 20% more move speed actually sounds fairly decent. And getting another Boldy will give us some HP down the road, so those are worth taking. Those are definitely worth taking. Giant Satyr is going to be a bit of a problem because I'm very prone to getting hit by this boss. But like, look, there goes half of his, there goes all of his armor right there. This time I'm going to focus down the Satyr because I think he's the bigger threat. But now he's gone. Like, see, mini bosses. If you have single target damage, if you have any form of damage, mini bosses are the way to go if you want to play it safe. Do I want... These are all decent options. The bulk of our damage is coming from the special, so I think Deadly Flourish or Hunter's Mark is the better choice. We'll take Deadly Flourish. 103% more damage on the special. Okay. I think now I go the HP chamber because not only will that give us potential survivability, it will at least heal us for 25 if this is not a Satyr Sack chamber. Would be a very sad day in the eyes of Jeff if we get a 5-chamber Styx. Like, it's a 2% chance, but that's not a 0% chance, and this would be the worst run for that to happen with our kind of lackluster damage. Like, it's weird. It feels like... It doesn't feel like our damage is lackluster. It feels like I am just not... I don't know how to position appropriately to use this weapon, right? I think that's the bigger issue. All right, and sadly, Support Fire does not fire. Like, despite Support Fire saying every cast or attack that lands or that hits fires an arrow, it's more likely it seems to only actually activate one arrow, unless they're like all stacked on top of each other, which I wouldn't write out, but doesn't seem to be the case, unfortunately. We also really just don't have a reliable way of... Actually, we do. We have a very reliable way of applying Status Privilege now because we got Mistral Dash. So that's actually very important to us. Now we have a flat, consistent 40% more damage. All right, do we see the 3-chamber Styx? Please let us see the 3-chamber Styx. Unfortunate. Okay, well, most important thing now is just to not lose a Death Defiance.
That's what you get.
Not a fan of all these tiny vermin, but Demeter will protect us. This kind of is the anti-rat zone. Unfortunately, I probably wasted it a little bit there. Need to take out this snake stone sooner than later. Unfortunately, auto-target one of the little rats first, which are less of an issue because they'll just get clipped by... Oh, why did I run into that? Why did I run into that? All right, here. Let's drop another one of these. This is a lot. This is where the chambers get really sketchy. Oh, goodness. Little frantic. I'm just going to take out what I can. Whether it's a Satyr or a Snake Stone, I just need to kill something. Oh my goodness, there's not a lot of room for me here. Drop another Demeter. Oh, I'm a little frantic. I think we got them though. Okay, there's the Satyr and there's the Snake Stone. Oof.
That was close.
Didn't lose a Death Defiance, but we were 5 HP from doing so. Ugh. Our Our Satyr pool is not going to heal us nearly enough. We're getting a really unlucky Styx, Kiwi. All right. I think Demeter has a boon that could heal us. Aphrodite does not, so we'll go for that. It's like Nourished Soul, I think it's called. I think one stray rat. Oh, you know what? I have Boldy. I should use Boldy. Honestly, I'm just going to use Boldy in whatever next room we get. If I see a Satyr or a Stone or something. Okay, you guys are pretty bulky. Let's take you out. I don't care that I'm going to... Oh, you know what? I took a hit there that was unnecessarily taken. Oh, well. Let's just make sure that I don't get hit again. And I immediately almost dash into poison. We're fine. Okay, back up to 44. It did take an unnecessary 25 damage. We would have been a little bit better off, but there's a very low chance that we get a 5-chamber Styx. I will be very sad if we get a 5-chamber Styx. That guillotine finished off that rat for us nicely. Okay. Oof.
More bothers.
Oh my goodness, the 2% chance. This would be the run we get the 5-chamber Styx. Wow. Unlucky. Legitimately, it's like a 1.6% chance of happening, I believe. This was like the worst possible scenario for it to happen, and we do not have a build that likes to run through Styx very well.
You're late.
And with no further... Maybe we get another Well of Charon and therefore have the coin to buy another Death Defiance, but the second a bunch of Snake Stones and Satyrs start spawning, I'm going to have a really rough time in this room. Don't see them yet, which is good. Up there are some Snake Stones. Let's bail out. Drop a Demeter here just for the damage they can... Oh! Okay. Thankfully, we haven't died yet. This is good. I think this should be the last wave. Okay, Kiwi, I thought this was going to be a fast run. I thought this was going to be a really strong build. I was wrong, and I'm not running it again.
In the name of Hades.
Please give us Nourished Soul. Alright, I'm going to reroll just for the sake of maybe getting it.
Let's see what else.
Nope. Not even offered. Okay, Arctic Blast sounds good. It'll give us damage, but do I really want to let enemies that have been slowed get unslowed? No. I want more abilities to slow, so we'll take that. Okay, there's no reason to sell any of this. This is all survivability to me or damage if I die. Alright, well, let's hang our heads low and cry a little bit, but we're gonna do our 5-chamber Styx because RNG decided this was the run. This was the run where we just have... We thought we thought we had it made. We got Heartrend before the end of Tartarus. We thought this was the run. It was not the run. It was a wolf in sheep's clothes. No, that's not right. It was a ticking time bomb, or actually, this time bomb, if it's a time bomb, is ticking extremely slowly. It's just not a, it's a rough run, Kiwi. It is a rough run to be a Zagreus. He had a bow full of hopes and dreams, but all he got was disappointment and sadness.
Not yet.
But, alright, we've got 6 minutes to kill Hades, and if nothing else, we have really good single target damage in areas that are wide open.
This message.
Ooh, Unhealthy Fixation. Your weak effects also have a 15% chance to charm foes. Well, that could disrupt Hades, so we'll take it.
I'll just tuck that away.
Could potentially get his friends to fight for us too, although they'll get popped as soon as they get clipped by our special. Alright, on to Hades.
Solitary weakness, Satyr Sax, proved terribly effective once.
Oops. Sorry. My brain is just like, this run has gone 20 minutes longer than I expected it to. And we took only a single level of tight deadline. I'm actually like a little worried about it. Like, realistically speaking, our single target DPS should carry us through this, but I don't know. I don't feel that great.
I don't think I'll ever get accustomed to the breeze.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
That heart-seeking bow you wield, it is nothing but a tool for cowards, boy.
You know what, Hades? This is the run to call me a coward, because I'm scared. I can do this though, Kiwi. I have had harder fought victories than this. Just keep him slowed with Mistral Dash, keep the stacks up, and just focus on him down with specials. And because he's slowed, I can... Oh, hold on. Okay, see, that's the first third of the first phase. We haven't gotten hit once. Of course he's going to summon Chariots, because we all know they're my favorite enemy type to deal with in this fight, but even his Chariots can't deal with us. Okay, we're fine. There are no concerns to be had here. We've got this. Yeah, we're fine. Plus, with him slowed and charmed and weakened, his damage on us won't be amazing. If I get clipped by his Bloodstone or get Boiling Blood put into me, I will just make sure that I safe spot away. I love that I keep like disrupting him though by charming him. It's kind of funny. We've got arrows flying left and right. We can pull this out. Like, well, that's our first hit in the run, but so funny enough, it wasn't Hades that hit us. It was his chariot, because of course it was. God, I hate chariots. Alright, I'm gonna pop Demeter here. I know it's a waste, but I don't want to deal with those bloodstones. And we build up God Gauge. Oh, wow, that was a huge waste. Never mind, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. I actually do think we're more than fine at this point, though. Like, look at this sad Olympian. Or, he wouldn't count as an Olympian because he's underworldly, but... Oh, and now you're giving us free damage. Sure, why not? I guess I didn't need to stand point blank for that, because it's not even his second phase where you do. Oh, I was distracted by the Bloodstone. This is fine. Just keep him slow. Oh, I'm throwing. We're actually fine. He only hits us for 23. Alright, we're just gonna stand point blank and rapid fire. Goodbye HP. Oh, hey.
Begging your pardon, you need assistance.
Oh, he dodged.
Now.
He dodged. What a jerk. Okay. Alright, we had a really strong single target build.
I shall keep coming back. The same as you.
But let's be honest, there are really only 4 single targets, 1 per floor, plus or minus a mini boss. And
you're quite strong.
I don't know if you can exactly call Lerny or the heroes a single target, but you know what I mean. Oof, that was a rough run, but we pulled it out in the end. Thank goodness. What do we even honor? Aspect of Chiron, definitely Heartrend. Piercing Volley is always good. Unhealthy Fixation is cute, but I don't think it was part of the run that mattered. It was funny to watch Hades get kind of distracted by it. We'll just do this. Hunter's Mark, Deadly Flourish, and Concentrated Volley, wherever that is. Where is it? Am I blind? There it is. Piercing Volley. No, not Piercing Volley. Okay, I know the outward pattern. There it is. Concentrated Volley. There we go. 66 win streak, 98 total clears. Not our best run, but we won. And that's what matters at the end of the day.
5-second rule.
Let's collect our goodies.
5 seconds, right?
Oh, a fish. Just waiting with bated breath and bated rod.
Bite this. Yep, that's a trout.
Far be it from me from landing a dad joke after beating our dad.
There are a myriad of tales to be told, of both great deeds and of vainglorious defeats. And this has been a tale that falls somewhere in the middle overall.
Yeah, this was definitely a middle-of-the-road run. You are totally right, narrator guy. All right, let's do our house roundup and call it a night. My voice is stretched a little thin. I don't know if you can tell, but 3 hours of recording definitely
did pretty well that time.
Does not do throat justice.
Welcome to the house of... Oh, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, lad. You have this, lad. The fates be damned.
I am the fates.
I saw that Dusa had returned. I trust Nyx's judgment. Though I must admit, I was pleased to see she decided to give her another chance.
Most definitely, yes.
Yes. Hopefully we have some dialogue with Dusa in a second, because I'd like to see what she has to say.
The Prince and Cerberus exchange a look.
And you know what that look means?
Well, see you later then.
That's for Best Boy. He's a good dog. Alright. I guess... I don't know what I have to say here. I'm gonna just do the house roundup. I'm
What else
burnt.
can we do to contain you, I wonder?
You can't contain me, summoner. Shout out whoever gets that reference.
Hi again, I guess. I guess I'm back at work here once again.
Imagine my relief. I'm glad that Nyx has come around. I understand she was concerned, but I hope she never looks past all your good qualities like that again.
I hope so too. I'm glad to have my job back. It's hard work and I know there's more to life, such as it is, than this, but it matters a lot to me, you know? I have to do this, so I'm glad that all of you are letting me.
Look, I'm just glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm glad to have Dusa back. Hopefully she takes care of herself and Nyx is a little kinder to her. Alright, broker, anything good? A diamond for 100 gems? Gladly, I'll take
Diamond,
that.
please.
Chef?
How's that knife set working out?
Pfeffer and Trout gives us a diamond. Ooh, a diamond and some gems.
Doing business. You saw Dusa's back, right, Meg? She's getting another chance. Nyx reconsidered.
I saw. Nyx doesn't often change her mind when it comes to this house. But I won't second guess what happened or why.
You don't sound all that pleased.
This never should have happened, Zagreus.
I agree. I still feel like this character, this plot line kind of went weird.
You really asked Dusa to come back. Thank you, Nyx. I'm very grateful. And Megara, probably everybody here. I'm sure she won't let you down.
I know you care for her, child. And I admit I retain several concerns. Not only about the appropriateness of her conduct, but of her reckless inexperience. I do, however, see the possibility that she can work through these issues, perhaps with your support.
Well, at least she's given her a second chance, and actually, more importantly, she's acknowledging that she's going to permit the interaction between Zagreus and Dusa, which she seemed kind of apprehensive about before.
You'll be impressed. You'll see.
Alright, what was your cause of death? I know this sounds absurd, but I kind of like it here. Cause of death, beetle. Ah, yes, the most deadly of insect. Beetle. Alright, let's see what weapon we're running next, Kiwi. We have got ourselves, coming up, another shield run. Okay, so
try this one.
I guess we're going to try Sea Storm on the Aspect of Chaos, as promised in the last episode, I guess.
Sure could go for somebody just wailing away on me right now.
We'll see if we can get it, but let's go ahead and set ourselves up. So we'll take the Poseidon Keysake. All right, Kiwi, with all that said, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I will see you in the next one for some more Hades action.